Alright, so first long form in quotation marks video. It's a tier list of Marvel Rivals Season 2. Wow. Such an original idea. No one's ever done this before. But no, in all seriousness, I just need long form videos, and no one's gonna watch this anyway. And the people who do, I'll at least make it short so you don't have to watch a 40-minute video to find out who's good in the meta. I'm currently Diamond 1. I was Celestial 2 last season, so I'm fairly high ranked, not the best in the best. So this is still my opinion as a fairly high ranked player. Alright, so starting with Captain America, who received a 50 HP nerf moving into... This is right before the Support Strikes patch lands, so it's a bit of a prediction, but I think he's going to get bumped down. He was great. He's average now. He lost a good amount of survivability, but he's still going to be an annoying little ass in your back line. Doctor Strange did get a buff, but they kind of killed this character. He would be below average if he didn't have his portal. His portal is super, super good. And every single time you're like in overtime and you need to get somewhere, you play Strange. So he's good for that reason alone. He cannot be possibly below average for that. Groot, goated, permaban, even with his nerf, he'll still be disgusting. I hate this character so fucking much. He makes playing tank miserable. The second worst tank to play into as a tank player. Crazy damage, crazy crowd control, crazy survivability, just does fucking everything. He's so stupid. Magneto, also goated, never dies, super good damage, crazy good ultimate. He's just a really good all-around tank. I don't think he's overly frustrating to face too. He's kind of a good anchor, good tank to have on your team. Emma Frost, yeah, this character makes me want to stop playing tank this season. Being a Vanguard main, she is just absolutely miserable to play against, but she is very good. She's good in the Hulk, she's good in the Thing, she's great in the Thor, she makes Thor actually unplayable, we'll get to him in a sec. You can play her every single game, great ultimate, great survivability, her diamond form is insane. Hulk is great, he's very, very good unless they have Emma. Emma kind of destroys him in every single way. But if there's no Emma on the team, he's pretty good. You can play him if she's not on the team, the enemy team. Penny, garbage. Don't play this character. I would almost put her in Do Not Play, but she has at least a small niche use case on like certain defense maps, like Clintar and New York. She's really good on those two maps, so that keeps her out of the Do Not Play tier. The Thing, probably the best melee tank, which is the role I play. Really good damage, really good survivability. Yeah, he's just great, except he gets kind of melted by all three of these. He matches well with all three of them as well, but they're kind of keeping him in check. If these characters weren't the three best in the game, he'd be an S tier for sure. But Emma destroys him, Matt can poke him out, and Groot is just Groot. So, the worst tank in the game, possibly the worst character in the game, Thor. I know this is a bit of a hot take, but Thor is garbage. Don't play him ever. I've been a Thor main since the beta, which I started, and he is horrendous. He's good damage, and that's about it. There's a lot of other things that have good damage, like Emma and the Thing and Magneto. He just explodes to everything. Dive, poke, Emma, and more Emma. He just explodes all the time. Don't ever play him. Venom, super good. He's a big reason why people are whining so much about Dive, because he's really good and he's unkillable, and he doesn't take that much skill to play. It's very easy to play Venom at a decent level. You can just walk up a wall, dash into their team, and then web swing out. Pretty gross character, but he's kept in check by the Thing and Emma for sure. Mr. Fantastic, the Vanguard that no one considers a Vanguard. I think he's great. What a glow up from last season. He's super good. I played him the Celestial 2 last season, and he is just immortal, and he does really good damage over time. You'll finish every game with him with like 45k damage blocked and 45k damage done, and he'll kill the whole team if you let him do it in enough time. But his damage is really slow, and he's kind of destroyed by Groot, and he's okay against Emma. If Emma gets up to him, he explodes, but not bad. Black Panther, really shit. He's not good at all. If you're good at Black Panther, you can keep him out of the Do Not Play tier, but he's definitely the worst dive DPS in the game at the moment. Just a travesty what's happened to this character since the beta. He was my first guy. I loved Black Panther in the beta. I don't play him at all anymore. He's super inconsistent. He bugs out all the time, and you can just pick Hela and do what he does from across the map. Black Widow. I'll put her in average. She's really bad in the middle ranks and really bad by herself, but if you get a good Widow player and a Mantis player, holy shit, this character becomes server admin. You cannot play into this character. I mean, if you go full dive, you can beat it. But for the use case that she runs your entire team, and if you get to a high enough rank, you'll see it happen at some point. There was a guy named Zayla that I played with a bunch early on, and that guy just he immediately turned my opinion into this character and more positive. She's not bottom tier. Hawkeye, great, melts tanks, one-shots from across the map. Okay, ultimate. He's just good overall. He's very dive susceptible, so that's what's keeping him out of the goated tier, but pretty good character all around. Hela, turbo busted, probably best character in the game. I don't know why they keep like buffing this character. She destroys everything. Dive, poke, everything. Good luck going against Hela. She's disgusting. Iron Fist, super good. And maybe even goated, actually. He melts tanks. He's really good against squishies now. He's immortal. Just a great character. Super fucking annoying, too. Like, I don't blame the supports for whining about this one. He is unbelievably annoying to play against. But he's very difficult to play as well, so you don't see a lot of him. Iron Man, garbage. Don't play Iron Man. He's the worst flyer in the game. He just explodes. He doesn't do any damage. The Hulk team-up's not even worth running anymore. It's really a shame. They need to help him. I don't even know how. They seem to buff him every patch, and he's just bad all the time. Maybe you can put him up in the below average tier, but for the most part, he's just horrible. Magic, probably below average. She's still okay, but she's definitely fallen off a lot since the first season and season 0. She's okay. Decent diver. That's about it. Moon Knight, not great. Not great. He just doesn't really do anything amazingly. He gets exploded if you dive into him, which is a lot of characters right now, and some of the best characters in the game. He's just mid. I don't know how to tell you. His ult's mid. Everything about him is mid. Namor, busted. Well, yeah, he's goated. He's really good. Even without the Hulk team-up. With the Hulk team-up, he's really crazy, but people underestimate him without the Hulk team-up. He's really, really strong. Against Dive, which has been good this season. And just in general, he's just a super good all-around character. Good ultimate, good iframes. Yeah, great character all around. Psylocke, support's worst nightmare. This character's also insane. She does super crazy fast, explosive damage, and she can go invisible, so she's the best dive character in the game. Yeah, super gross, so I would not be surprised if she gets nerfed in the Season 2.5 patch. Punisher, average. He's good against Groot, but Groot's permabanned, so even though Groot's disgusting and he's kind of metal warping, he's permabanned, so you don't really have a big reason to play the Punisher, except for when we get to Groot. He's really, not Groot, Rocket. He's really good with Rocket, and Rocket is insane this season, so. Scarlet Witch, man, this character's such a travesty. She's still below average, but if Strange was better and she could get that consistent team-up, she'd probably be average to even maybe great. Her team-up is really, really strong. It makes the character at least great, or even maybe goated tier. But Strange isn't that good this season, and she's not good on her own, so she's got to stay below average. Spider-Man, really good. Really, really good. Unkillable if he plays him right. Super, super, super annoying to play against. I understand the frustrations, but he's extremely difficult to play. Definitely the hardest character in the game to play. It's kind of cool that the hardest character in the game is good enough. If you put enough time in Spider-Man, you can start rolling lobbies. That's how a difficult character should be, in my opinion. Maybe a little strong though, and he definitely is gonna farm supports really easily. Squirrel Girl, garbage. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna put her in Do Not Play. This character just doesn't do anything. Her ult's not great. Just shoot it. You literally like 3 Bucky shots and it dies. And on top of that, she just doesn't do anything. Her projectiles kind of suck. She's okay in a group, but like I said, Groot's permabanned, so there's just no reason ever. Star-Lord, really good. I don't think he's in goated anymore. I don't see this character that much anymore. He was really, really strong. He got nerfed this season. I think like Hela and Psylocke and even Namor are kind of keeping him in check. And maybe not Psylocke as much, but definitely Hela. He's still super good, though. You can play him, like, every game. Storm, I'll put her in the top of great. She's almost average. Actually, with Hela being so prevalent, and Hela's not banned a lot, surprisingly, she gets kind of farmed. She's still super good though. Like I'm very in between. I'll put her at the bottom of great right now because she's still very good. Her ult's insane as always, and her team utility is really good. Bucky. Here's a hot take. Bucky's probably gonna be the second best or best character in the game after the support strike patch. Giving him 2 charges of his E and buffing his team up with Cap, which I know Cap's gonna be worse, but oh my god, Bucky was already good. He was probably the second best DPS last season, and he got nerfed, and they just giga buffed him to the moon. He's better than he was last season with the 2 charges of his E. Crazy. I don't know why they did that change. I like playing Bucky, but I also hate Bucky, so okay. Wolverine, really not great. Almost below average, actually. There's so many counters this character. The Thing, Emma, Invisible Woman, Hawkeye. Well, not really, but any flyer. And the tanks that are good right now, like if Groot was playable, as I keep saying, Groot is meta-defining, but Groot is permabanned. If he was not permabanned, Wolverine would probably be up a tier, but it's pretty much all the time Mag and Emma. And Wolverine does not do good into either one of these characters. The Human Torch. Super good. I'll put him over Bucky because Bucky's changes hasn't come into the game yet. I think Bucky will be better. He'll probably be another ban target, but the Human Torch is gross. If Hela's not in the game and Human Torch is open and you properly support him, you just lose. Pretty much Hela's the only thing keeping him in check. Punisher's not good enough to do it. Insane character, pretty fun to play though. Adam, here's a real hot take. I think he's gonna be busted. I think Adam was really good last season. He was probably great or goated tier, and he got nerfed, and triple support hasn't been as popular this season. But with his new change, with him being able to refresh his E with headshots, this is my prediction. I think you just play Adam Warlock, just headshotting the enemy tank the entire time. You're putting up consistent damage, and you're healing the entire team all the time. I think he's going to be able to be played as a support on his own for the first time in the history of the game. It's super, super good. Cloak and Dagger got a minor buff to their damage. They're definitely on the weaker side of supports. They're not bad, though. I don't get upset when I see Cloak and Dagger in my game. Same with Jeff. Jeff only works with a triple support, though. He's pretty mediocre without it. Because you play this character as a DPS. He's unkillable. He's the best 1v1 character in the game. And he has an insane mobility. Especially if you get the Luna team up too, he does actually really good damage. He like 5 shots people, I think. Definitely an underrated character. His ult's really good too. Yeah, like gotta love Jeff players who are actually locked in, and you have 3 supports. Loki, S tier, super, super, super strong. I'll move him up. I think Groot needs to go up. It's not particularly ordered, but yeah, he's super strong. Maybe the second. Actually, a lot of the supports are really good in this game, and they all just got buffed too. So he did not get changed, but his immortality is really strong, and overall he's just super good. Luna, if Hela is not the best character in the game, Luna is. She just got a small buff. When I made my short on it, I did not think it was going to be a big change until I started playing Luna that night, and I was facing against an Iron Man player. And man, she can just beam him out of the sky, and she's going to be able to do that even easier. So, just a super good character. Luna's super fun, though. Her ult's a little long. I think that needs changed, but great. Mantis got a damage buff, but I don't know if it's enough. It might be, especially if you get a headshot. If you get a headshot and damage buff, you're doing something like 13 more damage a shot, which it's nothing insane. She's okay though, not a throw pick. Rocket, extremely good, except that I do think he's getting worse as people learn how to like play around him. His amplifier explodes now. You gotta really actually place it well. Like when the season started and he got the amplifier change, it made it basically like all the other lame ass support ults. Yeah, I said it. No one would shoot it, and it was busted. Now people just all focus on it and it explodes, but it's still really good. And Rocket's just a great character. Stupid easy too. If you're ever struggling in a game and you're just like outmatched, just play Rocket. Just don't die. If you don't die in Rocket and heal, you're getting a ton of value. Invisible Man, man, a lot of supports in S tier, a lot of characters in S tier. Really strong. She's and it helps that all the Fantastic Four members are really good this season. Genuinely, if you play the Fantastic Four comp, it's really strong. I've won a few times with it. I'm playing Fantastic or the Thing. Yeah, great character. Overall, a lot of really strong characters. The consensus is supports are weak. I just think people aren't really getting used to the dive meta that well. Supports are super, super strong in this game, and they just made them even better. But whatever keeps this wonderful game alive, I'm down for it. All hail the support players, I guess.